This is what I see every night now. I've got the GPS installed in the Jaguar tonight. Plugged it in. That didn't have enough in space to do a cigarette lighter thing, adapter. So I had to go buy a twin adapter from O'Reilly and Lee Summit. And now I've got my Bluetooth up here. I just popped it there. I'm not installing it. And that's what the bloody temperature is at the minute. Do we have heated seats? Man, there's not one. Which is that? But anyway, this is my view every night now, or every day, night, whichever. Alright, on with the main video, I suppose. It's not very good, is it? That's what I see. Hey everyone, Ray the Dashing Womble here. Hope everyone had a great Saturday. Hope you all earn lots of money, enough to pay the bills. I think it started until about 4:45, I think it was, a bit earlier today. Went out to lunch with the family today, or this morning, and we've been to this place before, out in Kansas City, Missouri, on Truce, Nieces. The last time we went there, I mean, it was a nice place. I mean, very friendly and that. I think I enjoyed the meal back then. Anyway, I'm sure I did, because I was somewhat looking forward to it today, but it's bloody hard. I'd only had like 2 hours of sleep before. I just can't sleep at nights too well. But, oh my word, got there and I just couldn't hear a thing. It was crowded. Loads of people in there having their lunch, breakfast, whatever. I know, enjoying themselves and that, but it was so, being in the thick of it, it's just, I couldn't hear what was going on. All I could hear was all the noise around me. It was just disorientating me, and I just couldn't handle it anymore. I had to get up and get out of there. It was it bloody hurt my ears. Good grief! It's just too much to deal with, too much. So I think I spoilt it for the rest of the family. So I've had it at listening to my wife one a day. Anyhow, I came back home and went to bed for a little bit. Anyway, so yeah, went out to, started at about 4:45 tonight, and right off the bat, I think it was, got a, well, no, I waited over by the Mint as usual, and an offer came in for Firebirds, which is just the other side of town. So went over to that one. It was obviously, judging by the price of it, judging by the price of it, it was looked like a catering order. So anyway, I went over there, and the food was actually on the shelf when I went in, and grabbed that, confirmed it, put it all in the bag. Oh, before that, I mean, I'd taken a picture. It was a catering order, so before I went in, I took a picture of the catering bag, which is actually in the boot of the car. And so that was alright. And so brought the food out, put that in the catering bag, zipped it all up, and off I went. I think I went to Greenwood with that one. Yeah, went down to Greenwood and dropped that off. And no, it wasn't. It was the other side. Oh no, it was the other side of Lee Summit, off of Blackwell Road, up that end. And anyway, dropped that off, left that at the door for the people. And I think I accepted it at like $17 or so. And then at the end of it, I believe it was $22. Oh, that was good. That was good. So dropped that one off, and then went to, I think, Hawaiian Brothers after that. Yeah, I think it was the Hawaiian Brothers one after that. Oh. And there was a bit of a rigmarole with that one. Oh, jeez. I saw in the notes, after I'd been there, after he'd picked it up, I parked up, and the young lady came over and asked, at the online thing when you go there, and they came up to the car and asked what the name was. And so after, when I'd tapped in that I confirmed the order was picked up and it, then I saw all the notes for it. And all the notes were, oh, jeez. And it isn't until now that I look at it even more, thinking, well, it can't have been for this order. But anyhow, it went out to the country. I'll put the note up here, or up there, one or the other. Anyway, one side or the other or above. And I didn't type it in there, so be warned. Anyway, dropped that one off. It was out in the country a little bit and down a little bit of a rough road. Little bit of a rough drive. It weren't that bad, but it wasn't that long either. But got rid of that one and went to the Mint after that. And what did I do for that one? I think I dropped that one in Blue Springs from the Mint. And then had another one for the Mint as well a bit later on. I haven't done too many offers tonight. The Mint said they were pretty quiet. Wasn't very busy for them. I don't know if I know 54th Street. I went past 54th Street at one stage and they were very busy. Andy's, very busy. Andy's frozen custard, whatever it is. Still don't know what the draw is to that place, but anyway. But that was well packed. And my wife wanted to have something to eat. She was hungry again. I hadn't eaten at lunch. I hadn't got that far. All I had was a black coffee, but that was fine. I wasn't hungry anyway. But so we went to Five Guys. It hasn't settled well with me, I can tell you that. But anyway, but I think my wife was okay with it. She enjoyed it. Me not so much, but I don't seem to get on with a lot of food as of late. Not sure what's going on, but there you go. Anyway, but yeah, all in all, Saturday night didn't do a whole lot really. If I'd stayed on a bit longer, maybe something would have happened. What? But I just, it just wasn't brilliant. Wasn't brilliant at all. A lot of ridiculous offers come through as usual. Seems to be a lot more today. I think I did get my acceptance rate up a little bit, but then it went down yet again. I can't remember where it's at the moment, but anyway, But yeah, DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub certainly are not doing too well, or at least not for us in our market, or just maybe they just don't like me. I don't know, but I know I'm being extra picky because I don't want any old crap in here, and I don't want to be doing ridiculous offers if I can help it, because this thing is not, although it's a lovely car and it's definitely not built for door dashing. I mean, it can stand it probably no problem, but it's just, I think I've had the luxury of having so much more room in the van, and also the van, I wasn't so, I didn't want to mistreat it, but I mean, I wasn't so bothered if something happened to it, if it got a ding or something from somewhere. But I wasn't so bothered about that. I mean, I wasn't happy if something happened to it, but it was more of a working vehicle. And I did like the van. I do like the vans. Got very, very likeable with the vans. So I'm looking for another one. And bloody hell are they flipping... they're still expensive. Used vehicles are very expensive still. And, oh, geez, I mean, they're just high mileage. My van done 226,000, I think it was, somewhere around about there. And I looked at 2 yesterday online. I haven't been in person to see them, but they looked looked okay online. And one looked a lot better than the other, and that was the higher mileage one. The one I did look at was somewhere in Kansas City, and it had all the bells and whistles on it too. Had leather seats, so my wife could get into it a lot easier. On the present van, that's not done so well. It had cloth seats, so it was a little bit harder for it to get in and out of. So the slippery seats are a lot better, I think. I think that'll make it a little bit easier. And I think the power seat as well will come down a little bit more as well, give it a bit easier for it to get onto as well. But and it had all silly stuff and that on it that would be nice, but it's not necessarily needed. But I have gotten used to a backup camera, I'll tell you that. That is that I did enjoy. I got used to that. I never ever thought I would, but I did. Or I have done. So that is kind of one of the must things to get. And if I can get it with a remote start, a whole lot better. I'll be well happy. But anyway, like I said, the one that I saw that was in downtown Kansas City somewhere, 170,000 miles. Whoa. And it was up for $6,000. The one I saw that was out of the city somewhere, I think it was a one owner, and it looked really good. It looked really good, but you know, pictures. I mean, pictures can be deceiving. But it was a lot of pictures of that one, and it had all the been silly bells and whistles on it again. That one was a 2013, I think it was, something like that. So it was a year newer than the other van, the existing van, and it had done 193,000 miles. Woof. And they still wanted $7,000 for it. Oh, wow. But it's a Chrysler too. So I don't know what's happening at the minute. I really don't know where I'm going to go. I've got to just keep on looking and see what I can find. But for the most part, vehicles are bloody expensive still. I thought they were coming down. Bloody hell. Not coming down quick enough in price. Even though there's more and more new vehicles appearing on the forecourts of these garages now. So used car prices should come down a bit more. Hopefully in the very near future. Like next week. But, and I was reading the Dasher Digest just a little while ago while we were sat still. And flower deliveries for Valentine's, I forgot all about that. Totally forgot all about that. And I didn't do any last year, but I'd certainly like to get in on it. But I very much doubt I'll be doing any in this. Anyhow, I think that'll do it for now. If you, you know, as usual, I'll put everything up here somewhere of all what I did. It shouldn't take very long. I've done a little video at the beginning as well, just showing you my what I now see on a nightly basis now. The new look of what I see. I will say, as much as I like this vehicle, I got a GPS that I always have on a dash, and the GPS, the Garmin, always tells me of the upcoming roads. So I really like that, because it's another warning. And also, if I've gone in like a you know, a new residential estate or some, doesn't matter how flipping new it is, and I need to find my way out, yeah, I can switch directions on from the phone. But on the Garmin, it's got the little blue line, so you just follow the little blue line that you do of me coming in here, so, or there, wherever, and I just follow the blue line out if I've forgotten. But yeah, there's several things I like about that, and plus it also tells me the speed I'm doing. It goes red when I'm going up, if I ever go over. But yeah, I had to I had to plug that in tonight. I had it going for a little while on its own battery power, but then it didn't. It lasted fairly well, but then it gave up. It's always plugged in, and it's got the traffic directions as well on there, traffic warnings as well on it. So that's all part of the cable as well. So I had to plug it in. But the trouble is like I said, I like this car, but there's only one cigarette outlet on it, power outlet. Oh my gosh. So I had to go, after the first job, I went down to O'Reilly's in Lee Summit on 291 now. Got help by a very nice bloke. I don't know what his name was, but he was a real nice bloke. And a lot of fun there. And anyway, he ripped the package open for me. And when he'd couldn't get the bloody package open. God, talk about a pain in the rear end. And he was halfway through it and ripping it apart, and I went, I think I'll get another one. I don't like that one. Anyway, so that's all sort of plumbed in here now. It's all here, and it can take 2 outlets, and you can actually plug in a couple USB things so you can charge your phone or whatever. But I didn't need that. So I've got my GPS plugged into it, and what's the other bloody thing? I've got the Bluetooth thing so I can hear the directions through the radio. And I've got a couple of USBs on that darn thing, so I don't really hold the phone chargers in that. Alright, anyway, so that's it. I'll take a picture of that during the day. It lights up nice and blue at night. You'll see it on the video at the beginning, or you would have done. Alright, anyway, if you enjoyed the video, I'm sorry it's gone dark again, but there you go. Jaguar appears to want to kick me out yet again. It's not unusual today. Anyway, so hit the thumbs up button if you like the video. Consider hitting the subscribe as well button. It's down below there somewhere. And hit a bell icon too. That'll warn you of when new videos come out. But so I'll have to get out early tomorrow and just I suppose it's still 12:30, 11:30 rather. So be back out tomorrow. Hopefully no Chiefs tomorrow, I suppose, but I don't know what's on that people will be watching sporty wise, but hopefully we'll get some fair size orders to do tomorrow. Sometimes like a Saturday isn't that brilliant, but a Sunday will turn around and be a heck of a lot, but make the weekend. So I'm hoping that's going to be tomorrow. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching, and keep watching the Dashing in the Jaguar series. I'm going to have a different category for that, so you can watch all the videos and that. Dashing in a Jaguar. Or DoorDashing in a Jaguar. Yeah. I think I must be crazy. Crazier. The Jaguar, like I said, is a lovely car, but DoorDashing with a 4.2 V8. I mean, I'm having to go so slow, I've got snails zipping past me and waving at me as they go by. Jeez. Anything to conserve the fuel. Jeez. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you all enjoy the rest of the weekend. Alright, cheers. Ta-da.